All right, so here we are at the Rivoli. It's good. It's good to be here. I guess let's just fire a joke out here. I live across the street from a school for deaf kids. It's a quiet neighborhood. All right, give it a chance. 3 years I've been living across the street from this school, and for 3 years I've been wondering how it is to get these kids to come in from recess. It's a legitimate query, you know? 3 years I've never seen a teacher with a flare gun once. I think they just let them out for first recess and say, fuck it, you know what I mean? Call it a day, just leave pods of kids to wander aimlessly around city blocks like humpback whales. Mom! Dude! That's a mean joke. To be fair, I should ask before I do jokes of that nature, are there any deaf people here? So we all know how the deaf love the subtle nuances of stand-up comedy. About as much as a guy with no lips enjoys a milkshake, I'd reckon. Yeah, I've been doing stand-up for 15 years in complete and total obscurity. Traveled all over the world, you know what I mean? I've fucking done just about every festival. You don't know the fuck I am. You're never gonna know. We're online tonight. And if you're watching this on the internet, don't stop whacking it. Just keep it going. You know what I mean? Mute me, turn up the porn. I'll make some funny faces while you come, you know? Trick's got my intro wrong, so I'm going to do it properly for you. He just got back from nowhere. You might have seen him on nothing. Please give it up for hanging on to a dream. Thank you. Thank you, Rivoli. We all enjoying the sun and the hot weather. Everybody's taking a fucking mental vacation. Just loafing around the city. It's just warm out. I don't stop thinking. This is the middle of the sidewalk. I'm going to stop right here. I want to kick so many people in the back during the day. It's driving me fucking nuts going outside. Homeless people pop out of the sidewalk cracks like dandelions, you know? Change! Change! And I'm not shitting on the homeless, you know what I mean? It's a rough deal, you know? I'll give money to a couple homeless guys, sure, I'll do it, you know? Some of my friends are like, why'd you give the guy $2? He's just gonna get a drink or some drugs with it. I'm always like, where, you know? If you can find that deal, I'm probably gonna go with him, you know what I mean? Sounds like me and Dirty Ernie out at Toonie Tuesdays, that's what that sounds like. Besides, I'm under no false illusions to what this homeless fella's gonna do with my toonie. I don't think he's gonna turn it all around. It's asinine. He's outside because he has money management problems, you know? I don't hope to flick him some pocket shrapnel, watch his eyes widen with some sort of entrepreneurial epiphany. Oh, with just $2, I could probably start a savings account. Collect enough interest over the next 43 years, maybe buy some new foil for the top of this fucking box I'm sleeping in. Pudding brain fucking retards. Yeah. I'm in a bad mood. I don't know why I'm in a bad mood. It's gorgeous outside. It should be in a good mood, but I watch the news, so how can you be in a good mood after you watch that shit? You ever watch The National? You ever make the mistake of doing that and then trying to wear a smile for the rest of the day? You ever try and do that shit? Peter Mansbridge, that jowly buzzard of doom on TV? Oh, something fucking terrible happened. Jesus Christ, Pete. Just a giant wet blanket, this guy, you know? Gets on our tube and feeds us horror through a cable cord all day, you know? Jesus. He gets on the news not too long ago, a deranged man is wandering the streets of Toronto, stabbing homeless people. Well, that's bad news. That's bad news, Pete. But I'll tell you what, the only people who benefit from this kind of news broadcast are people with homes. So now it's insulting, too. I got to lean on my balcony with all this guilt on my shoulders trying to educate the community around me like, run, bum! Run! There's a deranged man with a knife, and he's coming for you. Well, because you don't have a home, and he's fucking crazy. No, I'm good. I got a place. Yeah, I'm a have, you're a have not. Listen, we don't have time to talk about all this shit. I'll push the cart, you carry the cans, let's move! I'm tired of people talking about this so-called apocalypse. Can it happen already, please? Every year I got to hear about the end of the world, possibly this year, maybe. I'm getting blue balls with anticipation for this fucking moment. Give it to me already. I'd love to see the so-called collapse of civilization. You know what I mean? Just leaving a few straggling human beings to walk around. I revel in it. Dream about myself with a knife between my teeth. Get that phone whenever you feel like it. Just crawling through the bushes, eyeing up that one cop that's still clinging to the idea of civilization with his uniform on, just as I draw my bow back. Right through his fucking little silver plate. We're eating swine tonight. Sorry. After the show, I have nothing for sale, so there's really no reason to talk to me. The end of the world's supposed to be coming, and I'm not a religious freak or anything, but I keep hearing about the second coming of Jesus, and I'm a little excited. I'd like to see the fella. But in a day of so many modern medical advancements, I can't help but think, have their saviors been trying to come back already? Has Jesus already attempted a second coming? Has it happened? Has he been an unwanted pregnancy? That's possible. How many Jesus were aborted? It could have happened. Somewhere in a trailer park in Missouri, above a fake fireplace, there sits a mason jar. This truck-sized woman points at it, and her wife beater every day. Fetus Christ, ting, ting, ting. Superstar, ting, ting, ting. Floating around in a formaldehyde jar. Show us the way to truth and love, Jesus. Ting, ting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What could we be more offended at, Rob? The idea that the Christ has been killed and left in a mason jar in a trailer park in Missouri? Or that this bovine woman big enough to fight a grizzly bear with a stick is singing an awful song to it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care about abortion because I don't have a uterus. It's a debate over potential, and I just don't give a fuck. Okay? Potentially the kid that you're going to kill or the thing you're going to get rid of could be a good person. Sure, could be. Maybe, possibly. But I fucking doubt it. Odds aren't in your favor. Have you been outside? I mean, chances are this kid's going to be a piece of shit, really. It's going to, not meet any of your hopes and dreams for it. It's just going to kind of sort of struggle to survive, could. I'm just saying, if there was some sort of sound scientific method of being able to determine potential, we could get rid of some of these kids. With less guilt involved, you know what I mean? Like you look into the womb with a little microscope, oh look, I found a country singer. Hit the vacuum. Listen, that's the sound of his little banjo grinding up in the fan. Oh, no rest for the wicked. Oh, I found a poet. Don't worry, he'll do it himself. Who knew I had silenced the Rivoli? That doesn't agree with any of our sensibilities, Rob. We don't like to hear this shit. I got off the drugs, so I'm not drinking anymore. My friend's been telling me, Rob, you're a bit of a fucking alcoholic. I'm a loud drunk. I'm a mean drunk. So I stopped drinking. Stopped doing it. And I'm saving you guys all a bunch of hassle after the show, because I'd be spewing fucking venom into this room right now if I were drunk. But I'm not, so I'm going to bottle it up. My friends keep coming up to me. They're like, Rob, you got a drinking problem. Now, being told that you have a drinking problem is difficult to take because no one ever tells you at noon. They always wait till 2 in the morning, when you're shit-faced looking around a room with one good eye, right, They come up and I'm indignant. Hey, you got a drinking problem. And I'm always like, people with no arms have a drinking problem. turn into an asshole right away. And I'm sorry, ladies, that this time I feel compelled to say hello, but I know each and every woman in here has been approached with last call poetry at least one time in your life. How many of you women have heard this as a pickup line before? Hey! Woo! Sometimes it works. Sometimes that's gold. Sometimes there's a woman in the bar just drunk enough going, he's talking to me. That's my hey woo. Hey woo. We've all seen the two most shit-faced people in a room find each other. Everybody's watched that happen. No one ever stops it. Ever. You want to think you're a good person? Look in the fucking mirror. Next time you see that sexual train wreck about to happen, hop in the middle and go, listen, don't fuck that. Don't do it. Be selfless. No, we all watch that shit happen because it makes us giggle. Something about it makes you feel good about your decisions made. You know? Plus, it's a little romantic, I suppose. I mean, of course, at this point, you may decide that my idea of romance differs from yours, which is fully acceptable, but two people can't see, yet they find one another. I mean, that is fucking kismet. That is meant to be. It's like dolphins and bats finding each other in the dark, right? Drunk echolocation sort of thing. Hey! Yeah! This fucked up game of Marco Polo going on. Eventually just two people holding each other's face on the curb. I found you. You know, you're a pretty tall woman. Got to close the deal, of course. Huh? Closing the deal. This is going to happen a lot in the summertime. That's why I like talking about all this stuff. Everybody gets all sexual in the summertime. Guys start rutting around. Women are wearing very little clothing. Huh? Fuck, are we ever horny? Trying to squeeze some drunk girl into a taxi, which is difficult because your spidey sense starts going off, girls, at the end of the night. You're like, I don't know if I should get into a taxi. It can be as hard as trying to put a cat in a kennel. You ever try and do that? You get the cat to the door and four paws out. So you gotta act quick, fellas. Use your brains. You grab her purse and you fire it in the far side of the taxi. The little kitty chases the purse. Meow. And then you hop in quick. Hit the gas! And we got you. Then we got you. Back of the taxi, you're our prisoner. We got you. Start telling you the same lies that men have been telling women since we could ferment shit and drink too much of it, right? Look you in the eyes with all the sincerity we can conjure up. We're like, listen to me. Listen, okay? I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna shush, and I will say something. You're beautiful, but listen. So, Sam, Sheriff. Are you listening? Then here comes the lie. Okay, listen. I'm gonna fuck you good. It's a bold-faced lie. And I believe women would appreciate a little bit of honesty at this point in time. Same guy looks you in the eyes and goes, listen, it's gonna be hit and miss. I don't even know if it works right now. Probably what'll happen is I'll stand at the foot of your bed for 10 or 15 awkward minutes trying to pull start it, and when that doesn't work, I'm gonna lick my palm, try shoehorn it in with my thumb. So if that works for you, we can make it happen, Captain. Oh, now the groans come out. No. Fetus Christ aborted Savior. But no, don't spit in your palm and try and shoehorn your cock into me, because I find that repulsive. Holy Christ. That sort of works on a couple different levels, don't it? Yeah, I don't know why people get drunk and have sex in the first place. I don't recommend it. If you're thinking about it tonight, maybe call it off. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, guys, we don't perform very well when we're drunk. I can't speak for you fellas. I can't I don't care about anything. I try. I'm like, okay, we're going to have sex. Then you pin this girl down, and we're sweaty. As men, we get sweaty. We stink. We're trying to cram every half-hard inch of pecker we got into you. Pinned your hair down to the bed. You're trying to get away because we're breathing last call hot dog off your face. Well, at 3 a.m, ladies, you're not much prettier. I'll tell you that right now. No, you're not. You're all starfished out on the bed. Your tits are sliding into your armpits. Yeah, you can't get wet. We can't get hard. Now trying to have sex is like trying to push a marshmallow to the bottom of a kitty litter box. You know what? I think I'll leave on that. Thank you very much.